Call Susan.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How do I sound? Do I sound alright?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah? After those 4 screws are out, just pull on the radio and it'll come straight out. Once you have it out, to remove the connector, there's a bar that goes over it. You just pull up on the bar and the connector will slide out. I'm going to take out the QC VWS2 cable out of the bag. That's the cable that plugs into your original harness and then plugs back into the radio. The harness I was telling you about, plug it into the original harness of the car. If you're equipped with satellite radio or the iPod connection, there's a blue connector in here that all you have to do is just relocate it to the new plug that'll go into your radio. To do that, there's just a little clip back there. It clips right out. Just push down the clip and pull it out of the connector, just like that. Now plug the female side into the original harness. Now again, what's really nice about this kit is there's only one way everything can plug in. Once you have that plugged in, plug the blue connector I was telling you about into the new harness. Next thing you have to do after you have everything plugged in is you need to open up your Parrot box. The only 2 pieces you need from the Parrot box are the actual microphone and the Blue Brain box. After that, you'll be plugging in the steering wheel control module. To plug in the Parrot box, there are 2 connections. There's this blue one that just plugs right into the blue pins here, and then there's, I believe this is the power cable, and it just clips right in there. And that's it for that. Next thing you do is you take the 24-pin connector and you plug it into the steering wheel control. And that's it for the connections. So that the blue connector I was telling you about for the iPod and satellite radio is connected to the original harness, so it restricts your motion of pulling it out. So it might be a good idea to make it a little easier on you is pull out the blue connector, plug it into your radio, and then plug the blue connector back in. Now that you have everything connected up, you try to pull the wires back so the radio can slide in smoothly. Before testing your Parrot module, what you might want to check is make sure that the steering wheel control, make sure the dip switches are set right. There are 8 switches, and 1 through 6 stay up, and 7 and 8 are down. Before you test your module, what you might want to do is just plug in the airbag light and plug in the hazard switch temporarily, because if you start your car without those plugged in, you'll get a fault code and an airbag light. So just plug those in. They just push in. And plug in also your light sensor. And then you can test it. Turn your key to the on position. Plug in your microphone. Again, this is the microphone that comes with the Parrot kit. Yeah. Now I'm trying to stick everything back into the dash. It might be a good idea to somehow wrap these 2 together. I'm going to use electrical tape. You can use zip ties. Plug your hazard switch in first. Pops in. Plug the airbag light in. And make sure you route the cable for the light sensor through the top. After that, start by putting in the bottom piece first. There are 2 two screws that hold this whole piece together. Put the two screws in lightly, and then check the alignment on your dash. Right, next thing that goes back into place is the actual air diffuser, which all it does is just clip in. It has two little prongs that slide into two tabs right here. You have to make sure they line up. But make sure also to run your light sensor cable to the right spot. Then pop in the trim plate for it. When you first get in your car, make sure you have your phone already paired up and your Bluetooth on. When you turn on the car, it'll take somewhere around 10-15 seconds for it to connect. Once it's connected, it'll say phone active on the screen. You'll see that in a second. See there, it said phone active and it made a little chirp. That means it's connected. Next thing, you have the steering wheel button here. It's one phone button. When you get a call, you simply tap it and it'll answer the call. Also, when somebody's calling, it'll announce the caller, so you know, so you don't have to pull your phone out and see who actually is calling on the screen. You push the phone button once to answer. When you're talking in the conversation, you can talk normally, talk freely. The microphone is placed right over here. It's right below the instruments, above the steering column. It's very easy to route the mic there. There's a lot of open space here. You don't even really have to remove any panels, and it's completely hidden. When you're done with the call, to end the call, you hold the phone button for 2 seconds and it'll disconnect the call. If you're talking over the phone and you have people in the car and you don't want them to hear the conversation, while in the call, if you tap the phone button once, it'll change it over to your handset and you can just continue your phone call right on your handset. Also, if you're in the middle of a call and you need to get out of your car, just simply turn off the car, take the key out, and the call automatically gets transferred to your phone. Next thing we have is the menu system. To enter the menu system, you push up down on the change tracks on the steering wheel. After you do that, it says phone active and it comes up with the menu. To scroll up through the menu, you push the volume up buttons.
Volume. Add voice tags.
When you go through the menu, it'll announce what each one of the things
Magic
are.
words deactivated.
And again, you go through each menu by pushing the volume up or volume down
Record
button.
keywords. Language. English. Volume.
Right now I'm going to show you how to set up contacts.
Add voice tags.
When you want to select a thing, the menu option, you push the phone
Awaiting
button.
a contact.
Now it says awaiting a contact and it went back to normal mode. All you have to do now is go into your phone book and you send the contact that you want to add to the Bluetooth module. You just send it from your phone. So you would go to your contacts, find your contact, click the menu button, send contact, and you beam it over Bluetooth. And let me do that right now for you. When you tell it to beam, it'll search through. It'll search for all the available Bluetooth devices, and it'll pop out. It should pop up as Parrot V5.10C. You click on that one. It'll say pending.
Say the contact's name after the beep.
Home.
Repeat.
Home.
After the beep.
Home.
Home.
Recording completed. Awaiting a contact.
All I did there was after you send the contact to the module, your radio will come back on, and it'll take you to the record screen, record area. It'll ask you to record the name. You say the name once. It'll ask you to repeat it. You say the name again, and that's all. Next, all you have to do is you push the phone button once, say the contact name, and it'll call that person. And that's it.